This is the car show hosted by Celebrity Cars. Today we have this fun Volkswagen showing up to the car show. Tell us about where you originally found the car.
I found it on Craigslist. I had always wanted a Volkswagen bus, and my parents had always said no because there's no front, so it's kind of unsafe car. But I fell in love with them when I was little, and so I had been looking on Craigslist and everywhere for a long time, and they said no, so I kind of gave up. And then when I was getting closer to my 16th birthday, I was like, I really need this car. So I kept on looking on Craigslist and eBay everywhere, and I came across this one in Murrieta, California, and it was a good price. And so I showed my parents, and they were kind of just like, whatever, just keep looking. And I was like, this is a really good deal. I haven't come across one just like this. And so I came up with a presentation and showed it to them about everything about the car, and convinced them, and they loved it. And so me and my dad went and got it. Didn't really tell my mom, but then after after she found out, she loved it, and they all love it. So
what was the criteria? What was the goods and bads about getting this particular car?
My parents both grew up in California to SoCal, and so this car is kind of like the car, like the surf car. And they've grown up around them and stuff, so I just kind of made them fall in love with the style as much as I did. And having a bus, there's so much you can do to the interior and just camping in it and stuff. And so I kind of brought that up to them, that with other cars you can't do that. This is it's so different. You're not going to find a lot of cars like this in Vegas, especially in Vegas, because there's just not a lot of them. And yeah.
So what's the top speed with this car right now?
The speedometer goes up to 90. I haven't taken on the freeway, but my dad has, so I think he's gone at 75. I don't know, around that.
So you have, I assume your friends are the lucky ones who get to drive this car everywhere you go to.
Yeah. We drive it to school every day. I take my brother and then his friend, and just drive it cruising around. It's just so much fun. There's no AC, but we open the windows and it's fine. It's fun.
How about the engine? What's going on in there?
Before I bought it, it is a rebuilt engine. The guy who got it before me, put it in, and it has about 16,000 miles on it right now. So yeah.
The presentation that you did to your parents, what else was it included?
The only downside that was to it was just the aspect of safety, and that's the only thing that they were concerned about. But I kind of overlooked that. I was since it's so big, it's kind of safer, but having no front, that was the only thing that got them, and no airbags. But with an old car, there's not so much safety that you can get. And with this one, the price for the model, I really wanted the Type 1s, the older versions with the split windows, but those are really expensive, so I convinced him on getting the bay window, and because it's a lot cheaper. And then I'm fixing it up myself. My dad's helping a little bit, so it's kind of just my project, and I convinced him this is what I want to be doing, and so that's what I want to put my time into. And that's kind of was the main point, and I think they liked that. What about the interior? The interior does not have a lot done to it right now. I'm planning on doing a lot more. All the panels on the inside I'm taking out and redoing, I think with burlap, and then redoing the seat covers, maybe the headliner, putting a new one in, and then the door locks don't work that well right now. Yeah, but we gotta work on that. And then we took out the middle row, and we're thinking of bolting it on across the side, so it's kind of like a sectional. So that's probably the next thing that we're doing. And right now I just have carpet in there, but we have a lot of gray wood left over, so I'm thinking of maybe putting that in there too. Like once it's
Yeah, how about this paint job?
I haven't done anything to it. This is how it came, but I think to make it look nicer, I'm gonna buff it and polish it, and then see how it looks from there. But a new paint job would be awesome.
What kind of color are you thinking about?
I loved the doing white across like the windows and the top, and then I liked blue. I originally planned on getting blue, but when I saw the red, I loved it too. So either doing blue or red, and then white across, and then also we're thinking of getting a full-length old school surf rack, like chrome and wood panels, just going along the whole top. And yeah, I think that's mostly it.
You're talking about you're working on this car yourself. Where do you get all this resource and knowledge?
I just kind of look it up. My dad's no one's really into cars besides my friends. So I've kind of just learned from them what they do to their cars and stuff. Yeah, but basically just looking it up and finding things. Yeah.
Did you find a group of people in Las Vegas who has this type of cars and who can maybe help you?
I have not yet. I've seen they do the Volkswagen car shows down at like Town Square and other places that once I get it like more done up, then I should definitely become like a part of it.
Do you find it easy or hard to find the parts and something to do the upgrade of this particular car?
I've worked on the locks a little bit, and it's been pretty difficult because like getting into the system was really hard. But yeah, and there's not a lot of like resources online of what to do, so kind of just gotta figure it out yourself. But that's like part of the fun.
Are you planning to keep it in the original condition, more like adding upgrades of the modern items?
Yeah, just kind of adding upgrades. Right now there's no sound system or AC, but we're gonna put a sound system in, and with the windows it's fine without any AC. It would be nice, but it's expensive. So I think just putting a good sound system in too is what we're gonna do next.
What's the ultimate goal with this car?
I think like once it's done, being able to make it look really good, but also keep kind of like the surf laid back kind of feel of it, and incorporate that with just like looking really clean and new.
Excellent. It's going to be a really fun project. Thank you for sharing your story.
Of course.